Hi, I'm Eric, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a Dark Samus plush. As you can see, Dark Samus debuted in Metroid Prime 2 Corruption for the GameCube. I know about Metroid Prime 2 Corruption released for the GameCube. Oh, and here's my Samus plush I had earlier, or back in 2024. Or is it 2025? Who cares? So, this is my Samus plush I made back in 2024. And this is my Dark Samus plush. Okay, so enough dilly-dally. So let's get started with the basics of my Dark Samus plush. As you can see, Dark Samus is dark blue with a Y shape on her, with a light blue Y shape on her face. So I'm going to teach you how to make a Dark Samus plush. First up measurements with the darks. To make, first, here are the tools and materials. The tools are a needle and some scissors. And the materials, you will need heat, blue felt, a light blue felt, and blue thread. So let's get started. First, you got a measurements. So you gotta cut the blue felt. Hold 3 inches by 6 inches, and then fold them like this. Oh, and you need, for the next another tool, you will need a Pringles lid. Too, who measure it too. Next, you're going to use a blue thread and a needle. Oh, and then you need a Pringles lid and a medium size piece. I recommend a medium size piece Pringles lid, and then sew them up like this. We gotta leave this end here, and then you're gonna need. Then turn it inside out. Next, for the light blue Y shape, take a light blue. It felt. Hold. Cut a little the light blue felt and form a letter T. Then place it on the blue folded felt. Hold. And then you're gonna sew them up and make a T form a Y shape. Next, I'll teach you how. Next. Take a pair of scissors. Here's and then you cut the blue felt. Hold measurements. Of 7 centimeters. To 13 centimeters. centimeters. Then form a cylinder. Then you her like this, and then you sew them up and turn it inside out. Then attach the head to the body and sew them up like this. It's the unpretend sewing. Okay, for the shoulders. Cut two each. Two of them. Cut two little rectangle shaped ones. Cut two rectangle blue belt shaped. 3 inches is by 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. And then fold both of them and then attach and then sew them up. Leave those. Now it's time to attach. For her left arm. Cut the blue inch. Yep, cut the blue filled in 7 centimeters. By 6 centimeters. Then roll them up. Give it a sewing. Okay, and then you gotta sew this in to make the fingers turn inside out. And you gotta sew to make fingers, and then attach it right here. For arm cannon, and you gotta cut the blue felt a little smaller, or 2 inches. Is by 8 inches. This, and then I'm gonna roll them up, sew them up, and attach it here. And for our arm cannon measurements, cut at the blue felt from 7 centimeters. Here's by. Okay. A 7 centimeters. Fold them here. Then give it a sewing. Turn it inside out and attach and sew them up. Next, her legs. Next, use the scissors and cut the blue felt. Hold 7 centimeters. Cut 2 blue felts, both in 7 centimeters. By 9 centimeters. Roll both of them. Give it in sewing and attach the legs here. Next, her feet. Okay, so you'll cut the blue felt on 2 centimeters. By 5 centimeters, 2 inches. Okay. Next, we're gonna fold a little bit and attach here and Then you sew them up right here, both. And finally, her knees. So you gotta cut the blue felt a little smaller, and it only has to be 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. Turn both square blue felts into a diamond shape and attach on both legs and sew them up. And finally, you will need some polyester stuffing to stuff into the dark Samus plush. Give it a sewing like this, and voila! And that's how you make a dark Samus plush. And she's ready for action. And you can make your own Samus plush if you have them around a house. You can get some felts from Target or Walmart or Daiso or stores that sells felts. Well, that'll be a great idea. So please give it a try. And by the way, now that you know how to make a dark Samus plush, let me know in the comments which Super Smash Bros. whose fire I can make as a plush next. Wouldn't that be exciting? Well, I guess I'll see you next time. God bless.